Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Pokemon fans of the world, Mega Crashers here, and I don't so much come to you guys as Mega Crasher itself. I come to you as the person that is behind the persona Mega Crasher, that being me, just your ordinary average human being that is a little more calm and reserved and professional. So this right here is a response video to one Jack the Battler. And this is going to be in defense of Jack the Battler because he had sent me this video and I was shaking my head. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. This is honest to goodness grade A under A bullshit right here. And this right here involves a company or a person known as Katsukity, which revolves around capture cards. So these are capture cards for the 3DS, and a lot of big YouTubers, such as Shady Penguin, such as King Nappy, Shofu, they use capture cards to record in-game footage for, say, Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, or any sort of Nuzlocke from, like, past games or whatever. So, what happened is that Jack the Battler had ordered a capture card, and what it comes with is a product code, and he didn't get it until almost 5 months. He ordered it on the 22nd of December of last year, and he didn't get it until April, which is this past month right here. So that's almost 5 months, guys. And that right away is like, okay, how does something so simple, seemingly, take so long, almost half a year, to send to another person when this person says that by 3 months it'll be sent? Now, and even that, I think, is a little bit longer than average, because there are companies, I forget the company that Jack had referenced in this video here, but it took them like a week to send out the capture cards. Like, the person that would order it would get it within a week. Now, I think that's reasonable. But the part right here where it's not so reasonable, actually for a long list of reasons, is, for one, when he finally got his capture card, he wasn't given his product code. And he was also given all of these really weird instructions. He would have to download Windows 10. And Windows 10, I haven't exactly heard the most flattering things about it, but that's another can of worms for another day. And what had happened was that he had tried contacting Katsukity by email, by Skype, with texting, calling, all that stuff, with Twitter as well. Katsukity apparently has 2 Twitter accounts, so Jack had messaged him on both the accounts to maximize the probability of getting back to him and all that stuff. And after so much time, he gets what looks to be a copy and paste email. And right away, it's like, you got to think to yourself, it's like, copy and pasting, exactly how genuine is that? Because anything that is copy and paste per se can definitely take away the validity and the sincerity of the message, because it's like, if you generally care about your customers, if someone comes to you with a complaint, don't just copy and paste something from a textbook and hope that that solves the person's problem. No, type it out in detail in your own words to help that person, because their problem might be slightly different than the solution that's in the book. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on here is that he sent an email, a copy and paste email to Jack the Battler, saying that if you had lost the product key, I actually have the screenshot here, let me just go ahead and read you a little bit here. If you lost the product key, then send us a device ID that can be shown with when the viewer software runs filed, and we'll give you the product key. Now, Jack said that he didn't lose the product key. He wasn't given a product key. So that right there is flaw number 1. Second flaw right here is, please download the driver and viewer software from the following URL. He's got like 4 different URLs. I'm just thinking, for a capture card, really? And not to mention having to install Windows 10, which, like I said, I haven't heard the most flattering of things about Windows 10. Hence why I have Windows 7. I'm never going to deviate from that, because it's the old saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Why would I uninstall something that works just fine. So, he's given all these instructions, and after he did all of that, nothing. And this right here is not fair to Jack the Battler for a long list of reasons. Because for one, this stops him from creating content that he loves. And it's stopping the almost 500 people that are subscribed to him from viewing his content. They're thinking that he's suddenly stopped uploading, and now he's potentially going to lose subscribers because of that. And that's not fair to him. It's not fair that he spent all this time to build up an audience, a base, only for it to be potentially dissipated and taken from him because of someone else's incompetence and screw-ups. And see, this isn't the only time, apparently, that Katsukity had screwed up. There are multiple people that this person or this company has given the runaround on, such as Shady Penguin, such as John Carl Paramango 11, such as many other Poketubers that can vouch that for you, can come forth and say that they have had the same sorts of troubles. Now, why I'm making this video is because not only is it to support Jack the Battler, not just through channel, but also to spread awareness to things like this, that this is not okay. But also, if any of you guys happen to have an extra, okay, do not give your only capture card code. He even says that. If you have an extra capture card code, please get in contact with him so that he can use it. That is if you can spare it. If not, he says don't worry about it. But I'm doing this as a favor for a friend because this is very serious. I feel like that anybody who gets screwed over by relatively large companies who can't get their head straight, that cannot get things straightened out, especially when it takes almost 5 months to send out a capture card. It's like, come on. You said by 3 months, which, like I said, even still is pretty damn long, because you got other companies that take within a week, right? Take within a week. Hell, my Mew plushie, which I have right here, it only took me a couple of weeks, and I got this from China. China. That's like on the other side of the world where I live, okay? Point I'm trying to make is that, Jack the Battler, I'm really sorry that this had happened to you. This right here, you could say, is my way to support you, although I can honestly say I don't know how else I can support you because I do not have an extra capture card code myself. So I would like to apologize for that. If I did, I would be more than willing to oblige and give it to you free of charge because, from one content creator to another, I think it's really meaningful if smaller content creators can get together and talk problems out and spread awareness. And even though I'm not a large content creator, I have almost 100... not 100, sorry, 1,000 amazing people subscribed here. I feel like that it could make a bit of a difference, but here's hoping that things will be solved for you. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, with that being said, Jack, I hope you have yourself a good time, good night, and a good journey here on YouTube. I mean, it sucks that this has happened to you, and I hope that you can get this resolved quick. And just, yeah, everyone who watches this video, please support him. I will leave a link in the description box down below, to his video so that you guys can check it out and get the full story, right? And also subscribe to him, because he is so close to 500 people subscribed to him. I think that would honestly make his night. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, guys, I'm actually going to go ahead and end this video right here. Keeping it under 10 minutes, thank God. So, I guess if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you fire off a like. This isn't really the kind of video that's in my character. This is sort of like a vlog slash serious response. So, give it a like if you want. Like out of support for me, this channel, Jack, and also go to his channel, thumbs up the video, comment if you have any troubles, and subscribe to his channel. And with that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night. I'm going back to bed, so thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next upload.